Brave hands. To do a good thing, you do not have to wait to grow up. You can do good things at a very young age. If you want to help others, you will always find an opportunity to do so. At any moment, you can do something to help your friends, parents, or even strangers. You do not need money, but a good heart to help others. Here is the true story of a boy called Hans, who saved his town from a certain disaster. Hans was a young schoolboy. He lived with his parents in a small village in Holland. He was a hard-working and worthy son of his parents. He used to help his parents at home. One day, he was returning from his school. The way to school was near the seawall. Suddenly, he heard a sound of trickle of water nearby. He became alert, because people in Holland were always cautious about any possible seepage in the seawall. Hans moved towards the sound and found a trickle of water coming through a small hole. He knew the pressure of seawater would make the hole bigger in no time. He didn't know what to do. He wanted to send a message to his village people. Meanwhile, the hole was becoming bigger and bigger, and the seawater was gushing out. He inserted his whole hand into the hole to plug it. It worked, and the flow of water stopped. It had already become dark, but nobody happened to pass by through that way. The whole night passed, and Hans did not see anyone who could help him. But his firm determination to save his village from a disaster kept him in his place. By morning, his body had become stiff with cold and he had fainted. In the early morning, a workman saw Hans lying unconscious with his right hand in the hole in the sea wall. He understood that Hans was trying to stop the flow of water. He first took out Hans' hand from the hole and filled up the hole with stones, and then carried Hans in his arms to his home. Hans lay in bed for several days, and when he recovered, he cried out in a feeble voice,
"Please God, send someone to help me. I can't leave this place."
Don't worry, my brave little boy. The sea wall has been repaired.
In another few weeks, Hans recovered completely. He became the hero of his village. The people of that village came and thanked Hans.
You risked your life to save our village. We shall never forget this kind act of yours. We only wish that all children should grow up like you, to be ready to sacrifice their lives for their country.